You're watching David Graham's Sports Report.
When you call for just any ambulance service, you never know what you might get. But when you call Vital Care at 423-562-9370, you'll get an experienced staff, experienced and professional people who know what the word emergency really means. Don't just trust anyone. You do have a choice when it comes to ambulance service in this area. 562-9370. Okay, they came out Monday, and we were the first to get them to you between WLAF.com and CougarsRock.net. We were all over it. Here's the official all-district team. Well, our guys from Campbell County, that is. That's all we care about. Ethan Jeffers made Offensive Player of the Year. Ethan was, check out these numbers, 254 out of 357 for 3,324 yards, 39 touchdowns, and only 10 picks. His completion percentage was 72%. He was something like number 2 passer in the state. Now we're not sure of that. The last time we checked, that's where he's sitting. Now here's the Defensive Player of the Year. It's none other than number 7, Nick Bailey. Here's what his numbers look like. He had 91 solo tackles, 27 assists, totaling 118. He had 6 sacks, 2 picks, and 2 fumble recoveries. He averaged about 10 tackles per game. That's pretty good, not to mention what he's done on the offensive side of the ball. Others making the team from Campbell County High School were Andrew Evans, Corey Phillips, Paul Cordell, Trey Torres, Joseph Elkins, Patrick Wright, Preston Miller, Christian Mundy, Isaac Ford, Gustavo Rosas, and academic all-district went out to Colton Irwin. Campbell County honorable mentions were Austin Raines, Anthony Manning, and Spencer Roberts. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. Drum roll, please. Our Coach of the Year is our very own Justin Price of Campbell County. He came into a program that was in disarray. I remember that time. Didn't know which direction it was going in, and 2.5 short years has taken it from 1-9 back in 2010 to 9-1. His first 2 years, his teams went 3-7. They got blown out his first year, and I remember him telling me that they would. And I remember him also telling me that the next year they would be a little bit closer. And that's exactly what happened. The second year, they went 3-7, but they played competitive, losing those close games, but still yet losing it. But turned it around this year, winning those close games, and should have won over Anderson County, something that Coach Price still thinks about and is working to correct that situation as well. He is, as I have said in the past, the future of high school football coaching. Young, energetic, and relates to the players, knows where they're coming from, and knows what they need. He has put together not an all-star staff, but guys he wants up here, and they're doing the job. Justin will be the first to tell you, though, he couldn't have done it without them. He was the guest speaker at the Rotary Club Tuesday on the state of the program about going from year 1 to now and all they were able to accomplish. We congratulate Justin and his staff on all they have achieved in just 2.5 short years. I still wonder, though, how he's going to top this next year. Stay tuned to 1450 WLAF.com, AM 1450, and CougarsRock.net to find out. Calvary Christian Academy, quality academics and biblical character. You can receive both. All the things you want in a school for your child. Grade levels K through 12. Phonetic-based reading, individualized curriculum, diagnostic testing, character building, and biblical principles. For more information, contact Calvary Christian Academy, 2139 Jacksboro Pike, P.O. Box 1402, La Follette, Tennessee. Phone 423-562-7267. 423-562-7267. Middle school basketball was played Monday night. La Follette Middle School was on the road at Jefferson, so we didn't get any scores from there. We found out the boys lost, but that's about all we found out. We found ourselves back at Jacksboro Middle School as they played host to last year's powerhouse Robertsville. Not the same team as last year. The JV boys played and we lost 41-36. Christian Schaus played like a man possessed, though, leading the Eagles with 15 big points. Zach Long had 11. Drew Jordan had 5. Ty Sieber and Preston Bowman had 3 each. In the next game, the Lady Eagles lost to a much more talented team, taller, faster, and made shots, and for a long time it didn't look like we were going to score any points. Our starters didn't score a single point in the first quarter. Notice I said our starters. Emily Ellison came off the bench and sparked the Lady Eagles. They were down 18-0 at the end of one. They were down 29-9 at the half. Emily Ellison had 5 of those 9 points in the first half. Jacksboro Middle School tried to make it a game as they came roaring back but fell short 39-28. Leading the Lady Eagles was Emily Ellison with 15 points. Mallory Overton and Cheyenne Madison had 4 each, and Madison Brady had only 2. In the boys' game, they had a kid who was a man. I'm telling you, I want to check his driver's license because this young man was a man. They led at the end of one, 14-9. They led at the half, 17-13. They led at the end of 3, 28-23. But our Eagles won 30-28 on a couple of free throws by Jordan Hembry, who finished the game with 10. John Porter had 7. Dawson Henry had 6. Elijah Phillips had 5. And Shane Bowman, the football player, had 2. Now, they played Christian Academy of Knoxville Tuesday night, a special start time of 5 p.m. for the varsity girls as the weather was an issue and they didn't want anyone to get caught out in it. Up first, the Lady Eagles played CAK to a 43-33 win. Carissa Nance led the Lady Eagles with 18 points. Raylan Minot had 10. Mallory Overton and Myra Sexton had 5. Madison Brady had 4. Trinity King and Emily Ellison had 2 to round out the scoring. The varsity boys came out and smoked Christian Academy to the tune of 46-31. We led 14-9 at the end of one. We led at the half 24-14. We led at the end of 3 40-19. You notice how we was kind of pulling away there. And we went on to win 46-30. By that time, Cody Parker had a lot of his bench players in. Elijah Phillips led the Eagles with 15 points. Evan Jackson had 11, and a lot of them was threes. John Porter had 10, and Jordan Hembry had 9, and that was enough as they had no trouble with CAK, and everyone hopefully got home safely. Now, they'll be at home again Monday, December the 2nd against Grace Christian. The Follett Middle School won't play again until Thursday, December the 5th, when they will finally be at home against Robertsville. You know, lunch or dinner time's a great time to call Papa John's Pizza. It's always hot, fresh, and delivered to your door. Do we need to say anything else? Just call this number, 423-562-7272. Jellicoe's boys team keeps on rolling as they won their game Tuesday night. Bad weather and all, they won by 6 over Grace Christian. The girls must have been in a hurry to beat the weather because they lost big by 39 points, and that's all we're going to say about that. We will tell you they play again, girls only, on Saturday, November the 30th against King's Academy, and that's at home. Now, we were hoping for better results, but I guess it's going to take a while for the Lady Blue Devils to catch on to new head coach Amanda Jackson's system of run and gun, because they ain't running and they ain't gunning. The boys and girls will play again December the 2nd at Wartburg. Should be a win for the Blue Devils. Boys team especially, as Wartburg lost about 8 players or 9 players off last year's district winning team. The Cougars boys team are in the Prep Extra tournament at Fulton. They played West Monday night and they played Fulton on Tuesday night. We don't have any results of those. They will get back into action again as they play in the Carnes tournament when they will play Ooltewah on the 29th and Seymour on the 30th. And the girls will see action in the Oliver Springs tourney on the 29th when they face Stone Memorial. Okay, that's a real quick look at today's sports. I thank you guys for being with us. Hey, go see our sponsors, okay? You guys have a safe day out there, and I especially hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And whatever you do, stay tuned. There's a whole lot more to come right here on WLAF.